If you're not using AI, you're already behind. You're probably wasting time, effort, and energy on things that you can automate for free. Finding your first 100 customers can be broken down into an easy, repeatable formula. Now, with the advancement of AI, this formula can be done for you for free. You're watching this because you have a business idea, you started a brand, or you're looking to scale. You need strategies to grow, and AI can help you grow that much faster. I'm Gina, a marketing director from South London. I have scaled 2 companies to $50 million in ARR, and I'm going to show you how AI can help you get those all-important paying customers. Most people use AI by asking ChatGPT something silly like, how do I find my first 100 customers? That isn't going to work. But when you use AI properly, the results are fantastic. Every Sunday, I send out an email called the Sunday Setup, a weekly branding masterclass where you can get quick tips, fixes for your brand, and also set yourself up with accountability to check that you are still building properly. So head over to my site, click the link below, sign up for yourself and see how far you can grow. Now let's get you your first 100 customers. Instead of asking ChatGPT shit questions, the skill is knowing what to ask, the order to ask it in, and knowing how to get the correct information. Luckily, I'm going to show you how you do that today. There are 5 steps to get your first 100 customers. They are market research, building your ideal customer profiles, creating a lead magnet, generating leads, and converting leads. And I'm going to give you the exact prompts or the free tools that can do all 5 steps of this for you. Starting with number 1. Knowing who you're going to sell to is the key to getting customers. I've been building startups for 16 years, and the chunk of your work needs to go into who you are actually going to sell to. Your market research is where your first 100 customers are hiding. And I've actually set this up for you in a template, so you can grab it now and follow along as I show you how I use AI to do what used to take me about 3 to 6 months. The first step to utilize AI to do your market research is to use it to data scrape and find other companies who've already done the hard work for you. This way, the data is verified. Rather than just asking upfront, tell me about my market, you use AI to actually look at other companies who've already done the work. Let's take a look at the first prompt that we're going to use, which is to do our market research. For this, we are going to head over to ChatGPT and we are going to write in the first prompt. I am launching a new product in your industry, within the market you operate in. Can you provide me with a list of my competitors in this market, including their key products or services? Please give me a broad range of competitors, from large established brands to smaller emerging businesses that are relevant to my niche. This will then bring up a list of your competitors. What you need to do with this is copy this and put it into your results. For the second prompt, we want to look deeper into our competitors and analysing the company that they are, understanding what they give to target audiences. You can copy this prompt across, but make sure you're updating it to reflect your industry and your niche. ChatGPT will continue to find data for you, looking at the typical personas that each company serves. From this, you will be able to see what those companies are basically focused on. This information is really important when looking at your positioning against those companies, and it also helps us with our next step. And put it into your Notion page, which can always be edited, but it keeps all that information in one place. Now, the third prompt we're going to use to really help us look at this information is please put this information into a table, combining the common unaddressed challenges and the crossover segments they are part of. Again, you can copy and paste this, and ChatGPT will do the work for you. Now, to complete this market research, to understand where in the market we are looking, we are going to ask this prompt. Of these unaddressed challenges, what is the key segment and challenge that is most likely to support a new product or brand entering the space? And this will give you a really exciting top-level look at the opportunities for a new brand based on the competitor research. Now, that's taken all of about 2 minutes. And we have come out with an in-depth competitor list, an opportunity analysis, and an understanding of the key segments where we will find the most value and therefore your top customers. Seriously, I have run marketing teams for years, and it used to take a few employees a few days each to run purely competitor analysis. We have done all this in less time than it takes to boil a kettle. And now we have these key understandings and our typical customer types. it's time to build out our buyer personas. And we can do that in an instant with AI. Now, customer personas are really easy to build in AI. What you want to do is take this prompt. I have the following details about my typical customers in the industry you're in. So when you're copying this across, make sure that you've either kept this in the same chat as previously, or if you haven't, copy and paste the stuff that you've already put in your Notion template into ChatGPT so it can see what the old results are. Ensure to update to the right industry and niche, and then off ChatGPT goes again. With this prompt, we have asked questions that enable us to know our buyer personas well enough in order to get to our first 100 customers. What we're going to do is we're going to copy this across again, and we now have our ideal customer profiles. Now, I am a formatting person, so you can easily format everything that you've copied across to make sure that you've just got the information that you need. But now you have your customer personas. You know what those 100 people look like who are going to be your first customers. Okay, now we get into the juicy stuff. To take these profiles and make them into real customers, you need to give them value. That is why we now build a highly converting lead magnet. Traditionally, this would take an awful long time. You not only have to know that you're delivering value, but you have to do it in a sustainable way that doesn't cannibalize your initial product offering or your business. Luckily, AI can also help with this. A highly converting lead magnet is something that your ideal customer is willing to exchange their email for in order to get their hands on it. This can come in a lot of different formats. Some of the most common ones are things like ebooks, webinars, checklists, case studies, a free trial or a demo. But to figure out very quickly what is going to be the most value to your personas, we head back over to AI. If you are doing this all in one go, you can again copy and paste this prompt. It's that easy to upload in Notion and ChatGPT and add it into your ChatGPT flow because you will have all the information. If not, you will have to insert your persona details. Make sure you're updating this accordingly. ChatGPT will then do the work in order to get you the correct type of lead magnet. Not only will it tell you suggested lead magnets for your personas, it will also help support making those lead magnets by telling you what content to put in there and how to build it out. If you want to go any further, you can continue talking to ChatGPT and ask it to build it out. But from here, we have a very good understanding of what lead magnets will work for our audience. It's also given us even more information on our key audience. When we look at the lead magnets, we can also pick the one that is easiest for us to execute. Because we've asked it to give us AI tools as well, we can use things like Typeform or Outgrow for free to build it ourselves. If you want a separate video on how to do that, drop me a comment and I will show you how to build it out. If you follow these 3 steps, you can get to the point of a highly converting lead magnet in less than 15 minutes. Before AI, this exact exercise would take months. It would also take more than one person because it requires more than one skill set. AI cuts the effort and cost exponentially, and we're only halfway through. Let's keep going and see how AI can help build your business. Your lead magnet is there to get the emails of your future 100 customers. But to get those emails, you need to get people to your lead magnet. In 2025, the best way to do that is through social media. Having done this work, you already know your best channels from your customer profiles. So now all you have to do is build the content to get people from that channel to your lead magnet. Now, I'm a fan of self-creation of content. And if you are too, hit subscribe now because I give you content hacks to get it done quicker. But in this day and age, you can outsource your content creation direct to AI. If you are looking for your first 100 customers as quickly as possible, as cheaply as possible by yourself, I recommend you heading over to SocialBee. SocialBee is a social media management platform that also uses AI to create your content. It can create copy, it can create posts, and it can also help you come up with your captions and your hashtags. Within this one product, you are able to build out your entire content calendar, generate the content, plus use things like Canva to pull in images, make your own copy, and manage it in one place. This is a fantastic way for you to build a content machine for just one person. What an amazing tool. But remember, every CTA that you build has to lead back to your lead magnet. With your content set up to drive people to your lead magnet and your value there for them to give you your email, you will now have hundreds of emails. Within these emails are your first 100 customers. Gone are the days of picking up the phone and doing the hard sell. AI means that you can do hyper-personalized direct conversion as you sleep. So click here and see how I set up my email automation to drive $20,000 of revenue every month.